All right, Cappy, which one's our pack this time, huh? Which one is the good one? None of them? Well, at least we got something different here to look at, right? As Cappy runs away, which is, as we know around here, never a good sign. So we've got a bunch of these update packs again from CVS. I went and cleared out another one. I've got 9 packs from that one. I did go to another one that was near my campus, where I work, and they didn't have any. I did find something I don't recall opening before. At a Walgreens, this was $4.99 for 2021 Panini draft picks. Not the best draft class, but I took the 3 that they had. Here is 25 Elite. And then this I have never seen before. This is, was at Walgreens, and 4 packs of 2025 Series 2 with a Brady Brasso rookie in yellow. It says 4 packs plus 1 tinsel parallel. That ain't tinsel. Unless something else is in there. Although it looks like, I can't quite see if there's another card in there with Brasso or not, but or if there's another card hiding somewhere in the back. But the Walgreens I went to is one that's nearby work that never had cards. And I wondered, I was wandering around again. I said, God, you never have cards. And then I just happened to walk by the photo area, and they were all back there. And they had a ton of cards. And they had a bunch of these that I'd never seen before. And I was looking through, I asked to look through some of the other stuff, but the guy's like hovering over you. And I always hate that, right? So, I like, give me this. And that's the only thing I got at that particular Walgreens. So we're going to check this out. And I tried to Google and look around to see if any, what these were, if they are Walgreens exclusive or something like that. And I couldn't find any real information about them. So if you know anything about this, it was $16.99. And is it just Walgreens, or is it everywhere, right, I guess? Because when it says tinsel like that, it makes you think Meijer, at least to me. But, man, the Meijer in where I work is cleaned out. And it's been cleaned out all summer long. Like, the only thing they have are those wild card, clearance packs, right? The old wild card illuminations and that sort of stuff. So, got a fun retail rip here to do. And like I said, there's nothing else here but this yellow Brasso card. So, a weird piece of plastic. But let's get this carefully out of here. Brady Brasso in yellow. Wasn't Walgreens always yellow? It's a little kind of touch down in the corner, which you can imagine the way it was packaged. But, I think both of them that I could see, they probably had, 10 or 12. It's hard to tell when you're, behind the counter and you're like, give me that, over there, right? How many were really behind it? I did look through, like I said, I asked to look through the, blister packs, the other ones they had there. They all had the Japanese things. And if you're a longtime viewer of this channel, you know how much I love those, right? That is being sarcastic, although I know everybody tells me I should buy them anyway. And I actually did consider it, but they all had 2023 Series 1 behind it. So I was like, yeah, I don't want any more of that. So let's see if we can find anything fun in these. And then we'll open the football packs. And then we'll come around again to the Topps Heritage that we opened a whole bunch of here last couple times around, did some live streams. I'll start linking them up here throughout the video. Trey Turner, the 1990 design. $17. Like I said, I had no idea what it was. Garrett Cole, Jose Iglesias, and Geloff, right? Zach Geloff there, future stars. So, standard pack. 14 card packs or standard retail packs. And they're usually in that $4 to $5 range anyway. So $16.99 is a little cut, I guess, off that. Bivens, there's Wyatt Langford's cup card. Cappy, come on back. Bregman, Bader again. Jones, the same collation. Crochet, Suarez, Hill, Adley Rutschman. And we get Trey Turner again, just this time the star of the MLB. That is Taylor Walls and Baroa. Baroa rookie card. Hope everybody had a good Labor Day weekend. We're winding down towards the playoffs here in baseball. That is the Twins team card. Estes, Cabrera, Rodriguez. There's Acuna, who I pull every time I open 25 Topps. Walker, you coming back, buddy? Martinez. LeMahieu, no, he turned around. He's going to sit on the couch. Here is O'Neal Cruz. And Verdugo and Dana, something like that. Sleeping on the couch already. And he's good to go over there. Cappy was not having fun while I was outside for 2 days straight, basically, building my daughter a play set over Labor Day weekend. He was not a happy boy. When he can see me out the window, he starts meowing and yelling, and he got a little frustrated. Scherzer, Kopech. Although we did like, in the one video, we did open the fan mail. Cappy did like the little goldfish a little bit, but Millie loves it, right? So, as usual, right, when one likes it, the other has to take it away. That's DeGrom in the 90 design there. Springer, Friedel, and Kikuchi. So we didn't hit anything in there, right? But $17, something, like I said, something completely different. I've never seen these things before otherwise, right? So maybe we'll grab another one at some point, especially if I can get my hands on it before I buy it. If I can see what, player I'm grabbing, the yellow card player, rather than just going that one. And, they did other clearance packs, stuff like that there. And like I said, I'd love to go over it without somebody, like, on top of me the whole time. I don't know. I just don't like that. So let's start with Trey Lance, rookie. That didn't work out. Justin Fields, rookie. That might work out. See how he does for the Jets this year. There's Trey Lance again in the 89 score design. Javonte Williams is now a Cowboy. Bateman for the Ravens. There's Jamar Chase. Maybe the best rookie we can get out of this. Maybe. Let's slip that down. Chuba Hubbard. Panther. It's Justin Fields again. So 2 Fields, 2 Lance. Marshall. Kwity Paye. Najee Harris, who I think is still recovering from his little firecracker accident. Zach Wilson. Chuba Hubbard again. 2 of him now. Kellen Mond. And Mac Jones. So... These will get mixed into the football packs, which I do have, planned coming out soon. I'm trying to do, though, I've got another box that finally arrived today. I swear it came by Pony Express to get here. It wasn't the seller's fault. They put it in the next day after I bought it, but it took like 9 or 10 days to get here. Okay, one of them was the Labor Day holiday, but 9 or 10 days for a priority mailbox to get here is pretty bad. There's Jamar Chase again. Zach Wilson. We got Kyle Pitts in the orange. It's like a nice color match there for the Gators. Zach Wilson again. Rondale Moore. And he's going this way. Okay. Seth Williams. That is Rousseau. Carlos Basham. Boogie Basham. Etienne. Caleb Farley. Kyle Trask. Etienne again. And here's our Justin Fields this time around in the recon. Some of these look neat. Rondale Moore and Caleb Farley. I mean, that's a decent looking card. It's a nice background and all on that. But recon. Just see if we can find any one of these kinds of hits and stuff that are in here, right? I mean, it's a pretty big set. 325 players for draft picks. Javian Hawkins, another nice red color match there. Is that Louisville? Yeah. Terrence Marshall again. That is Jamar Chase. So the same card there twice. Zach Wilson, Kyle Pitts, same collation again. Mac Jones in the Chronicles. Didn't we have that the first time? Chase in the playbook design this time. This is Newman, Trey Lance, Rondale Moore. There's Trevor Lawrence. Guess he might be the best one you can get. Him or Chase, I guess. Devonta Smith, Eagles there. Let's set that down too. Why not? Jamie Newman, another Kyle Pitts with Terrence Marshall behind him. So didn't see anything serial numbered. Nothing fun like that so far. But definitely some different cards, right? Nice to have a mix. And that's what I need in my football stuff right now is just a little bit more of a mix before I send it out and start making packs, because I always like to have a nice, healthy mix in all the packs. So let's see what we get here. This year's Elite. Josh Allen. Got something pink in there. Michael Irvin. I can't remember if I pulled him out of that other box of these that I opened, so I'm going to set that aside. Golden Tate. Phil Simms. Caleb Williams. So tomorrow's the big day, right, for the Cowboys and the Eagles. We get the season started. Then we got the Brazil game right behind that. Brian Burns the next day, the Brazil game. Turner. I say this with love as a Cowboys fan. Bet the Eagles. Penix, McKinstry, Witherspoon, Ed Reed, Chase Brown, Myles Garrett, James Lofton. Another pink here. I guess pink's for the inserts that come in this. Exclusive pink parallels. All right, so let's set those here. That's a branch I put over here. Here's Donovan Jackson, rookie. Dak. Right. Nothing against Dak when I'm saying that stuff about my Cowboys, but I have no faith. The whole offseason, everything that happened with, it's Mahomes. He's playing down south, of course, in Brazil, a couple days. But everything that happened with Parsons and all the drama and stuff, maybe I'm just so burnt out on it. I'm like, what the hell? Go. Jalen Hurts. How about Jaden Daniels spellbound? So the eye in Daniels. I like how they made the eye a little darker down there to match it up here. So nice Jaden Daniels spellbound. Is it supposed to be pink, or is that part of the parallel problem here, which I have slightly moved off camera? So let's do that over there. Barkley, Bosa, Worthy, Darrell Green, Cook, and William Andrews. Got a little touch on that old William Andrews card there, but still showing the old logo. No other point of saying that. I'm just, still the old logo. So we got 9 packs here of update. And if you missed the live streams, right, like I said, I'm going to link them up here. I pulled several different, because I opened 32 total of these. So we're adding 9 more to that total right now. But, several rookies, of course, of Skeens, Langford, the 3 Jacksons, Carter, et cetera, Peeker Armstrong, et cetera. Got that Heston Kierstad, relic was pretty neat. So Davis, there's Jared Jones, wrong Pirate, Blanco, Senzel, there's Imanaga to get us started with his rookie debut. There's Skeens' rookie debut right behind it. So I'll move that back on camera in a minute. Bradford, there's Jackson Merrill. So that's why for $5, here's a couple of hits back to back too. Look at this. Beck is to $4.99. So Jordan Beck, rookie card of the Rockies to $4.99. And then the Blake Snell to 2024 behind it. $12.93 of 2024. For a $5 retail pack, can't ask for much more than 2 serial numbered cards in one pack, considering we got nothing out of anything else. Tucker, and here's Churio. So 2 serial numbered cards, and then 4 of the big rookie cards, right? Of, varieties of them, right? Rookie debuts. Jackson Merrill's is the base there. And, Jackson Churio is the star of the MLB. So we're doing pretty good with rookies. I'm going to move my Cowboys stuff up here out of the way. I don't think there's any Mets things I need in here, but any numbered cards and stuff. I did pull a numbered Mets card, out of the bigger rip in that sense. Just throwing the security tag out of the way here. So, Cappy, you didn't come over and check these out, man. There's stuff in these. Loperfido, Walsh, a couple of Twins. There's Mookie Betts doing stuff. Tanner Scott, Fairbanks, Jones, Orioles rookies, Max Schumann. We got a backwards card here of Hobie Milner. I'm betting it's a rainbow foil, and it is. So we'll just set that right there so it can shine on us with Royce Lewis behind us. So not as hot this time around, as I put them in the wrong pile. Not as hot this time around as that first pack was, but that first pack is, it feels like a retail box hit pack, right? The only one in the, thing. But like I said, if you have a CVS near you, okay, and I have at least 15 within a 20-minute radius, right? And I've been to 4 or 5 of them. When you go in, they have a little divider now right there by the counter, maybe towards where they have the self-checkouts. They have a whole pile of like cheap, junky toys. These are mixed in with them, right? Or whatever baseball cards they have. That's where they've been mixed in. So that's where you got to look. Jackson Churio again, rookie debut. Narvaez, Mason Wynn, Waka, Kiner Falefa, Zach Geloff. Can't ignore that, right? Zach Geloff. With Jackson Holliday's rookie debut right behind it. Let's keep kind of on camera there. And Evan Carter behind him. Ooh, we got a black. Oh, we got an auto. Look at this. Joey Estes. Joey Estes, black. Who's the back here? So Davis Schneider. Let's get out of my hand. But is this numbered? No, it is not. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. 27 of 199. It was just kind of dark there on me. But 27 of 199. Joey Estes. A's fans. Is this a guy? I don't know the name as I know, like, you know, the Senzels and the other, right, that we're looking for here. The guy with the long name who I'm now blanking on. But, you know, Joey Estes autograph. That's a sticker. Or is it on card? That's on card. No kidding. That's an on-card auto. So top certified, of course, what it says down there below. But that's got to be the case hit, you would think, from a retail box. You would think. I mean, not guaranteed. I might be talking about my butt, but I'm going to move that better on camera here. Hang on. Let me get this out of the pack here first. Then let's get this where we can see it just a little bit better. Here we go. All right. Blake Walston. Sano. Margot. Ellie and J-Rod, right? Ellie's the other rookie, another one we're looking at for in here. Sauer. Rosario. Lamette. A couple of Orioles. Dunn. Spence. Roop. Here is Jason Dominguez in the 89 design. So another name we're looking for with Volpe, his teammate, behind him. So I'm going to put that there. Give me the Ellie card, too, out of here. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, $5 a pack. If I just sold these on the resale market, I'd probably get, what, about 7, 8 each on eBay, which, you know, I don't do that anyway. But if you've been around the channel long enough, you know I rip. But either way, I'm going to keep looking. Like I said, there are more around me, and I had no idea until 7, 8 days ago, 6, 7 days ago, that CVS even had cards. Manzardo, Wood, Rucker, Wade, and Mead. That's more like the normal pack you get, right? With absolutely none of the people you're looking for. 4 more, and we'll call it a video. So if you like these sorts of things, definitely like and subscribe. We're inching our way slowly towards 2,000. I'll probably do a supplemental thing in here. Still got memberships going. Here's Ellie De La Cruz's rookie debut card. So we'll add that with his pile right there. But I'll get that and hopefully filmed here soon. And, you know, lots of other stuff. I'll do a video based on that, you know, box I just got as well of football cards and stuff. Evan Carter in the blue. These blues are not numbered. But it's still a nice rookie in the blue. That one I might not use for an Etsy pack. That one I might stick on eBay depending on, you know, comp value. Let him cook. Bryce Harper with O'Neal Cruz behind it. So we'll let Bryce Harper cook up here with the other 90s that we had from the earlier packs. I've not checked Amazon again recently. Those are some fun things. I do plan. I'm not going back to campus this week because I've got some other things taking me off campus for the next few days. But I am planning. I got to hit the baseball card shops up there, and I still got to go to the one by my daughter's new school. So definitely a lot coming up here on the channel. Lots of good reasons to join in there. As I set down Colton Cowser, there's Jordan Beck. Oh, this is his MLB debut. I was like, why is that different? Is that a short print? But that's his rookie debut card. Westberg's rookie debut. Jax, Neris, Leiter. Another black. Wow. Not auto this time. We got 2 black cards. This is 293 of 299 for Colt Keith, who's having a nice year for the Tigers. Colt Keith. So, boy, we got the hits more so this time than the other time. We get Winker as well on the rainbow foil right behind it, which I just casually flipped it over. Wasn't even thinking as I did that. So we'll set that right there. Contreras and Smith-Shawver. Yeah, so we got some nice hits out of, you know, all of these, but these ones, at least more proportionately, were hitting better. With Gavin Stone to start. Chapman. Estes. Hernandez. Glasnow. We had that Glasnow to 2024 before. Turnbull. Moore. Trinan, whatever. Black. Parker. Duvall. Padres. We got a nice mystical of Wyatt Langford. Have we hit Wyatt Langford base yet? No, we have not. So a nice mystical with Shanuel behind him. But mystical, let's set the mystical. Yeah, let's put that right up there. Let's see what we get out of the last pack here, and we'll call it a video. Cappy is fast asleep over there on the couch. We'll wake him up, though, when we're done. Suter. Kiermaier. Jung-Ho Lee, who we pulled a numbered card of last time around. Caballero. Haven't seen his team yet, have we? Barnhart. Rosario. Not that teammate, Caminero. Varland. Smith. Birdie. Yankees. Banks. The Autumn Tales is a Rosarena. Put that here with letting him cook. Stephen Kwan, All-Star Game cards. Is that the only All-Star Game card we've got? Or I just didn't notice. With Bellinger. So we didn't get the rookie spread that we got. Well, of course, I had, 3 times as many packs, but going last time around. But we definitely got some nice stuff, right? We got a lot more on the numbered things. And, of course, when you hit an on-card auto out of a retail pack, even if this is just, I don't know how good Joey Estes is. I literally don't. You're going to have to tell me. I'm going to go look, of course, after the video. But, he might just be a dude, or he might be a dude, right? But it's an on-card auto out of retail. I'll take that. Whoever it is, every time. So even when it's, getting the Walgreens packs and stuff, and it's the random dude from whatever in those football card sage boxes, right? The pharmacy boxes. Right, buddy? Yeah, see? They were better than you thought. Right? Yeah. You're just sleepy. Okay. Well, like I said, Cappy and I will be back around here soon, later this week or the weekend, and I'll keep pumping out those short videos as well as I can. And we'll see you next time. Right, buddy? Yum, yum.